Williams, good ball fake. Wow.
Payne at the top, fires from long distance and buried the three.
Campaign says I'm a pretty good guard myself.
Left side, three on the way. Front of the rim on Payne, but the tomahawk stomped by Williams. It's Sapp, throws it up to Frere at the buzzer, and he banked it in! He banked it in from 35 feet at the buzzer.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Racer Report with head coach Steve Prohm. Dave Winder with you here, and Coach will join us here in just a moment from the Race Center here at the CFSB Center on the Murray State campus. But first, let's show you what's coming up with the Racers this week, as it's another nationally televised game. Thursday night, the Racers will be on ESPNU. We're going to tip it off at 8 o'clock as the Eastern Kentucky Colonels come to town, and the Racers will be trying to win their 18th game of the season and push their winning streak to 16. And then we stay here at the CFSB Center Saturday for a men's-women's doubleheader starting at 5 o'clock when UT Martin comes to town to take on the Murray State Racers. Well, before we bring Coach in, and Coach will comment on this before we end the day, but we're really happy that Coach Steve Prohm has advanced to the second round of the Infinity Coaches Charity Challenge. Of course, Coach is his charity is the National Lupus Foundation, and he won because of your votes. Everybody goes onto the website and votes every day for Coach Prohm, and a lot of you Racer fans have done that, so he has advanced to the second round, and the money that he is raising through Infinity will be going directly to the Lupus Foundation. So congratulations, Coach Steve Prohm, moving on in the Infinity Coaches Charity Challenge. And that will bring us to our time with head coach Steve Prohm. He's smiling because the Racers have won 15 in a row. And Coach, we're really not paying that much attention to the streak on the team level. The media and myself and all the fans obviously pay attention to it, but it's just a really good thing you got going right now. You guys are finding ways to win, and you kind of did that Saturday when you didn't shoot the ball as well.
Yeah, Saturday was a tough game. We haven't played up well. We haven't played up well up there. The last 2 years. And I was listening to news the other night. We haven't shot 40% or better up there the last 3 years. I think we're shooting like 36% the last 3 games up there. So, and you go and you chart the game. We got some good opportunities. We missed layups, we missed free throws, but credit Edwardsville, they did a great job. Fortunate to come out of there with a victory. And the best tweet I saw the whole weekend was Cam's tweet Sunday night that said 0-0. And that's where we're at, and we've got to get ourselves ready to go this week.
All right, so the Racers getting ready for that big game Thursday night on ESPNU right here at the CFSB Center against Eastern Kentucky, so we'll look forward to that. Let's go ahead and roll the tape then, and Coach will take a look at the game Saturday at SIU Edwardsville. This one was broadcasted on Fox Sports Midwest, so we're glad to be on national TV again. But Coach, when you get going to this game, sometimes you just gotta gut it out. And of course, we're not going to show many of the misses here, but there were plenty of misses in the game. The Racers shot about 36%, but when you guys did get chances like this, you were converting, getting that ball out of there.
Well, when we get styles, we can really push the basketball and run, and our guards have great vision. They run the floor, our bigs run. Credit defensively, though, we were able to hold them to 21 points in the second half, and that was what was the difference.
Here we are about the 6:30 mark, and there's Justin Seymour coming off the bench. That was the only three-pointer he hit for the night. And then here with 4 minutes to go, man, Cameron Payne is a special talent, isn't he?
Yeah, we talk about him every week.
I know.
I don't know what else to say. Yeah, he's super.
Well, and here we go. He drives it, kicks it out for Moss.
That was a big three right there. We're down 3, tie up at half. That's what I said we're not playing great, but we're tied. And then, going in the second half, now we just got to figure out how to win.
As a matter of fact, the Racers have gone 10 games without trailing at the half now. Here into the second half, we're about 4 minutes in. Williams hits the shot, and then the Racers get a break here. TJ Sapp, he just brings so much good energy. He was kind of cramping up a little bit there in the second half.
Oh, not kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
He didn't play the last, 12 minutes of the game. We couldn't play him. So a little worried about that, though, because this is about the 4th time that's happened where he couldn't go. And so we're getting him looked at, and hopefully it's just we can figure it out with the doctors, just dehydration or whatever, get him some IVs. But he was struggling.
Okay, so here we are, about 8 minutes to go, 5-point lead. The Racers' largest lead of the game was 6. And you thought right here maybe you're going to get a chance to really take off on them. You went up again with about 7 minutes to go, but down the stretch here, it was just gutting it out. And there was a part here, Coach, with inside a minute 10, I think you guys got 6 offensive rebounds in a row.
Well, the last 2 minutes of the game, we played on our end of the floor, and that was the difference. You know, we just couldn't get over. Every time we got it to 6, it was turnovers, it was bad shot selection, and we just weren't able to get over the hump. And we toughed it out right here on the offensive glass, and you know, fortunately, Jarvis ended up making a couple free throws, and we were able to finish out the game.
As a matter of fact, SIU Edwardsville did not score a field goal in the last 6:05, and the Racers' last field goal was at 3:48. But you're just seeing this part here. I wanted to make sure we put this in here because, Coach, it was just tremendous determination by your team.
Well, you just look. I mean, Cam, he missed a couple bunnies. You know, we all missed some bunnies, and so. You know, we just wanted to run the time down here, up 3, 1 possession game, and just try to get something going to the basket with our best player, with the floor spread. And he makes a good decision here, getting it to Justin.
Almost lost it there. And then he kicked it in the corner. That's a good shot, but it doesn't go. And then there's Farrell.
Another big offensive rebound, and so that was big. You know, sometimes when you shoot them threes, you're gonna have long rebounds. And this was big too.
Look at Moss, and he called timeout.
You know,
it was a great play. Farrell tied his career high with 14 rebounds, and Jarvis Williams had his 21st double-double as a Racer, and there's another one. Now Farrell, you can see he's dejected that he didn't make the free throws, but the bottom line is the Racers finally got out of there with a big win. 60-54 over SIU Edwardsville, and you see the totals there. Racers shot about 36%, but you held Edwardsville to 37%, and you won the boards by 16.
Yeah, we won the game on the glass, and so we're making strides. It was just we just couldn't get it. We couldn't close the game out, and so. But it was good for our guys to be tested like that on the road, and. It's going to be different playing at home. It felt weird playing at home the other day when we were at home. We just hadn't been at home a lot.
Right.
I mean, you really think about since the Western Kentucky game, December the 6th, we've only been home 3 times.
Right. And
we're always to January 28th.
Yeah.
So you start 5 out of 7 on the road in conference, and then you go through that finals break. And, you know, you had Evansville and Southern Illinois on the road. So it's been a while. It almost felt kind of eerie being at home the other day. And so it doesn't matter where you play, though. Our focus has to be better than it's ever been this week, especially because we're at home, because there's more distractions.
Absolutely. Okay, so that's the game with the Racers winning on Saturday at Edwardsville. Now let's go ahead and roll the tape and go back to Thursday night against Eastern Illinois, and we were proud to be on the CBS Sports Network on Thursday night. So 2 nationally televised games for the Racers on the road last week, so I know our fans are really happy about that. But, Coach, this was a hard-fought game, too, and the atmosphere at Lance Arena was unlike anything I'd ever seen. It was wild.
It was unbelievable. It was great for our league. It was great. It was a great college basketball road game. There was not an open seat in that arena, and at the 30-minute warm-up, that place was rocking and packed, and they were really excited, and it was a big game for them to have there. And you know, we stepped up and rose to the challenge. I think it was actually better that they had a big-time environment up there for us because, you know, sometimes you go up there and there's just nobody in there. It's amazing. We've been up there twice in the last 4 years with 13-game winning streaks and played in front of a sellout crowd 2 times up there in the last 4 years. So it's a lot of fun.
Well, and the Racers did their part here. You know, you talk about everybody likes to play in front of people, and the more people you get to play in front of, that's the better. Man, TJ Sapp just keeps looking like a defensive back jumping pass routes. He does it once or twice a game. But, Coach, this started out 28 to 10 to start the game. That was just a wonderful start to set the tone for the day.
Well, that just put us in control of the game, and I thought we really did a good job of just staying in control. You know, they made a little run in the first half, but we were able to get it out. Still going in the half on the road up 13 in that environment was great. Second half, we did lose our composure a little bit. The flagrant foul was just that's a tough rule, and that's something hopefully the NCAA will look at. It's just, I understand the intention of the rule and agree wholeheartedly with that, But sometimes that's what happened there. I just thought that was really tough, and I thought that changed the momentum of the game because it went from our ball to giving them 4 straight points. And then we had the technical with Jarvis, so we gave them too many free points in the second half.
Well, the Racers went into the halftime locker room up by 13. Now we're into the second half, and we won't belabor the deal with Farrell, but there was a deal where, you know, he was trapped in the backcourt. He was trying to get the ball out of there, and they said he made contact and called a flagrant foul. But you're right, Coach. They scored 4 points in a row and eventually got it to 10, but you guys really did a good job of executing. They never got any closer than 10 in the second half.
No, not any closer than 10, and we had to finish the game with Wayne at the 5 and 4 guards, and that's a terrific pass. It's amazing. We've been on the CBS twice, and we got 2 half-court lob dunks from Cam to Jarvis in those games. This is a great package for our league, being on CBS like this.
Yeah, that's a great package of a fast break there. That ball never touched the floor. It was amazing.
Just guys being unselfish.
And everybody was pumped up about that play. So now we're into about 13 minutes to go. Payne had a career-high 33 points in this game. He hit 12 out of 20 from the field. He was very active in other ways. Talk about a guy that's active. Boy, Jarvis just loves to play, doesn't he?
He competes and he plays hard and he's got great energy. You know, sometimes you just got to get him to slow down offensively because he turns it over a little bit when he's just going too fast.
So this was after Eastern had cut it to 10. Within 5 minutes here, you get the ball in the hands of Cameron. He knows what to do with it. Then Sapp hits the shot here, and then you guys just kind of ran it out from there for a big victory.
Yeah, it was big. That was a big road win for us, and our guys showed a lot of grit and toughness to go up there and win like that.
Okay, so you see the score there. We mentioned Cameron, 33 points. He also tossed in 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And Jonathan Farrell with 12 rebounds to lead the Racers. He's now got 5 straight games of double-figure rebounding. So as we sit here today, it's on a Monday. The Racers play on Thursday against Eastern Kentucky. And Coach, I know we hardly ever practice on Thursday unless we've got a game on Monday. So the guys had Sunday off. You're going to get back to work today and then just take it one day at a time, getting ready for Thursday night.
Yeah, we'll get in here today, and guys will have half the guys will lift, and then we'll watch some tape, and then we'll get out on the floor out there, and we'll review some things that we need to do to get better. And then, you know, as we go on to Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll start preparing a little bit for Eastern, and it's going to be a great, great test. Extremely good basketball team we got coming in Thursday with their backs against the wall after losing 2 very close road games, but people don't realize it doesn't matter. I just sat there, I was watching Virginia Tech at Virginia yesterday afternoon. Virginia Tech leads the whole game, and Virginia the number 2 team in the country, has to come back against Virginia Tech in the last minute to win, and App State had won at Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
Radford had won at Virginia Tech. You know, Liberty led basically the whole game at Virginia Tech, but ended up getting beat. People don't realize how hard it is to beat anybody on the road in league play. So, but now you flip the script and you're home playing a team with their back against the wall. East Kentucky's been extremely good over the last couple of years. Jeff does an unbelievable job, one of the top coaches, you know, out there. And we're going to have to be really locked in because they play a little bit different than everybody. Yeah, and that's the one thing ever since Jeff came in the league, and I was kind of looking at EKU yesterday. It's hard to believe he's been there 9 years now. He's you know, you take Dave Luce, the dean of our coaches, out. I mean, Jeff's been there a long time and has developed a very good program. Yeah, I think he may be the second longest tenured guy, but he just plays a little bit different. And what makes him great is he's changed. He used to play a certain way, which was different. Mm-hmm. Now he's changed to another different way how to play, which is still very, very unique and different than anybody. And so you really have to be locked in, not just how to guard them, but you need to know how to score against them because of what they do defensively. Okay, well, it's going to be a big, big week. And then, of course, after the Thursday game against Eastern Kentucky, the Racers are at home against UT Martin. That's a men's-women doubleheader. We'll start that at 5 o'clock on Saturday. So, Coach, thanks for stopping by. I know you got a busy day, and get ready for Thursday. Appreciate it, and keep good voting. We moved on to the round of 24. Voting starts today at noon on ESPN.com, the Infinity Coaches Challenge. We've got to get to the Sweet 16 now. We finished 13th in the first round. We got to be in the top 16 again. Top 16 out of these 24 move on to the next round, so keep voting. And congratulations to Coach and all of our fans for continuing to vote for that.
We'll have some more information up later today as we tape on Monday on GoRacers.com. This is Dave Winder. We'll see you next time on the Racer Report.
Payne comes up with it. He drives free throw line, puts up a crazy shot, and he hit it and drew the foul. Payne at the top of the key gets a screen from Farrell. Can't use it to shoot yet. Now pulls up 17-foot jumper. Is good. The glass too hard. Farrell rebounds off to Payne. 4-on-3 break. Sapp spin move. Laid it up and in. My goodness, what a play. Ball batted away. Farrell comes up with it and finds Payne. He wants to run. He finds Sapp. 3 in the right corner. Good! He whips the pass right side to Payne. He's right side on the wing. Finds Moss for the floater in the lane, and it's good. It's Williams guarded by the big 6'11 guy. Now to Moss, rejects the 3 for the 2. The 15-footer is good. Baseline Piper gives a shot fake. Now tries to back his man down, throws, and it's intercepted by Sapp. He'll get a breakaway stuff, and it's 22-10. Payne with the right hand dribble. Dribbles between the legs once, gets a screen from Farrell. Doesn't shoot there. Now step back 3. Banked it in! Payne to the right side. They leave him open for another screen 3. He made him pay. It's 28-10. As Sapp and Farrell prepare to re-enter. Moss, left side, finds Seymour. Catch and shoot 3, and it's good. Tried to flop for a foul, couldn't do it. It's Payne, left side to Moss. Might have got away with a walk. Goes right side to Sapp. Pulls up for the 15-footer and hit it. Gets it away to Moss. Lob pass comes beyond the elbow to Williams. Now to Payne. Right side Moss for 3. He hit it. Pass comes into the near corner to Payne. Attacks the rim. Puts the floater up from 8 and hit it. Tipped out by Moss to Sapp. He drives in for the alley-oop, and it's Williams, not for the dunk, but he's able to lay it up and in. Williams finds Payne. Chapman tried to steal it. Little contact, no whistle there. Good job. Drive inside. Payne underhanded up and in.
Defensive assignment for Jarvis Williams.
Second free throw good. They don't cover up Payne, and he makes him pay. Jackson 3 as they left him wide open. And Payne, with 7 in the half, has 20, and it's a 19-point lead. Right side Payne drives in, laid it up and in, and drew the foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. Puts the floater up, missed it, and the rebound, good steal by the Racers, comes off to Moss. Alley-oop lob, stuffed in by Jarvis Williams. To the night, 20, Chapman knocked away by Williams, throws the pass to Sapp, touch pass to Payne to Moss, and another stuff to Williams. How about that teamwork, Kenny? Now Payne wants Williams to come up and set a screen. It leaves him free for the floater with a left hand, and it's up and in. He has 11, bounce down low. It goes to Williams in a double team, put it off the glass, no. On the rebound, gets his own, goes back up and in, and he drew the foul.
That is just extra effort by Jarvis Williams.
Wild shot and missed it. Williams couldn't hang on to it. Now pass it to Payne. Payne jump pass to Moss. He finds Williams, lets the defender go by, and he stuffed it in. Payne out top. Only 2 Racers have scored. Payne the only one in the game who scored, and he hits another floater in the lane. Game so far, 31 points. The only player in the game remaining who scored a point in this half. Sapp, by his man, puts it off the glass and in. No longer true as he hits the layup. Down to 20 on the shot clock and up 13. Racers going to win this one. We just saw the score. Floater in the lane. Good by Payne. A new career high for him with 34 points.
The Racer Report with Steve Prohm is brought to you by Ruth Brothers Wine and Spirits, serving you for 50 years with 2 locations in Paducah, Kentucky. And by Pepsi Mid-America. Sign up today at Pepsi.com to earn Pepsi Experience points and earn rewards. And by Campus Evolution Villages in Murray, the best in student living. Call 270-767-1818 to plan your tour today. And by Kentucky Community and Technical College System. Higher education begins here.